Welcome back to our discussion about Cornell notes. To maximize this video, please make sure you've watched part 1 first. You've already seen S.T.A.R in action. Now let's talk about how this flows into a natural study system for you. There's all kinds of brain science behind why this structure of note-taking works well. But what you need to appreciate as a student is that this system lays a foundation for efficient studying ahead. Let's say you've been taking Cornell notes. You have a pretty thick stack of notes now, and it's time to begin to study. Rather than rereading all of it, thumb through to the summaries first. If you know the info, you're safe quickly reviewing and moving on. However, if you start with the summary and it feels ice cold, you just don't even recall writing that info down. It's time to dive deep into these notes and study them hardcore. Okay, you've identified a set of notes to study today. You can cover the right column and recite out loud and in your own words the facts or ideas that it relates to. Then check to make sure that your answer is complete and correct. Many of us are auditory learners. Research shows that students who recite out loud remember material much better than those who just quietly reread. You can also place a fresh blank sheet of paper over your right column. Quiz yourself and write out the answers to the questions or phrases from the left. This is great for our kinesthetic learners and learners that need to write things down. Do you spend lots of time making flashcards? Cornell notes save that step because they are built-in flashcards. Fold your paper along the line. Quiz yourself by asking questions. Try to recite back the definitions or facts. Now flip the notes over to check yourself. Cornell notes aren't just for class lectures. When reading your textbook, try the Cornell structure. Jot down important headings, key terms, and graphics. Remember, don't rewrite the entire chapter. Be brief but clear. Summarize in your own words. Develop symbols that you'll remember later and highlight big ideas. Take advantage of review questions to help you build the questions column for you. Have a class with lots of discussion? Cornell notes apply here as well. Use discussion topics and questions to organize your notes. Generate your own symbols so you write rapidly. Include your personal reactions to the topics in your notes. Develop questions to review at a later time and make note of any connections to other material. Have a study group? Yup, it's Cornell Notes to the rescue. Exchange Cornell notes with others to explore concepts and build understanding. Use the notes in your study group to provide a common ground of material to be referenced and reviewed. Rewrite your notes collectively together if necessary. We've only scratched the surface of how Cornell notes work. Be sure to view the accompanying handouts below and contact your success coach to explore more.